So I was born in a small town of Bikaner in west part of India. I'm the youngest in my family. I have an elder brother and elder sister. We lived very close to our extended family. So my daily life meant going to school, playing long hours in the evening, and having dinner with extended family, friends, and just like that. It has a very special memory. I worked in India with in my last company where I worked for is the NIT Technologies, and I worked with them as manager operations. And it was a very nice time of my life. I enjoyed my work very much. I moved to US to be with my husband. He has been living in US for the last 12 years, and ours was an arranged marriage. So our parents got to know each other, and they set up a meeting to both of us to meet each other, see each other. We met and we liked each other, and we decided that we want to be together for the rest of our lives. So that's when I realized that I'll be moving to US to be with him. At that time he was based in Boston, so that's where I landed first. So our route happened to be we went from Delhi to Holland, I guess, yeah, and from there to Boston. And I remember very clearly because it was my first international flight. I was so nervous, and it was snowing in Boston, and that's what my first memory is in my mind. Boston is like snow. We lived in Boston for almost 6 months. That's when he got a new job in California, and we moved to Santa Clara, California in July 2011. And we were really happy to be here because it's warm and sunny. So it's been good. I have given up a lot, but I have also gained a lot. It was a very conscious decision that I want to build my life with my husband as a housewife. So I gave up my job, my career. That was a big thing. The other big thing which I had to give up to move away from my parents. I think it will always be there. I'll always miss them. Nothing can replace the feeling of, just calling your mom and dad or just having a chat with them. My husband was living in a studio apartment. I had no idea what the concept of what a studio apartment is. I always lived in big houses, and I was like, oh my God, this is a studio apartment. It's really tiny. It's really tiny. So that was my first impression. In India, I used to never drive. There was always a car, a chauffeur, or a taxi to take me around, and I never had the need to drive around much. But in US, it's a necessity of life that you need to drive, and I had to learn driving. And I was so scared of driving. Me and my husband, we are both hikers, so we hike around a lot. We recently went to Yosemite and we hiked Vernal Falls, and I have the Half-Dome on my checklist to do next. I work at Apple as a junior data analyst. I work with their Apple Maps team, and it's pretty exciting because my team is large and is multicultural. I have people from all over the countries sitting next to me. It's really fun to interact with all these people. It's a great place to be in. Apart from work, I volunteer for an organization called Great Nonprofits. We are like a Yelp of nonprofits, kind of reviews and ratings, and I volunteer with them as a business analyst. I've been doing my volunteer with them since 2012, and I found it so fulfilling. It has made me realize that I'm much more than just my job title.